Hello, everyone. I'm Juan Fernandez.
And I'm Jasmine Beal, and this is KCAL News at 10 o'clock. Families clutching their kids
God, a plane just
and running
right
for their lives after a private jet slams into the San Diego neighborhood, igniting an inferno.
Multiple vehicles, multiple structures on fire.
6 people were on board the plane, and tonight they're all presumed dead.
The victims include music industry executive Dave Shapiro. He was the co-founder of Sound Talent Group. He owned the plane and is believed to have been flying it. Shapiro repped artists including Sum 41, Vanessa Carlton, and Hanson. Ryan Bruce was a longtime friend.
He gave so many bands so many career opportunities. He will be loved forever, and he will never be forgotten.
Also feared dead, Daniel Williams, the former drummer of hardcore Christian metal band The Devil Wears Prada. He posted photos to Instagram just last night of him boarding the plane and in the cockpit. The band posting a tribute to Williams on Instagram, writing, "No words, we owe you everything, love you forever."
The plane was coming in for a landing in heavy fog early this morning when the NTSB says it clipped some high-tension power lines. This radar track shows the plane on that collision course with those lines. The pilot was on the final route to the Montgomery Field there, a general aviation airport 8 miles north of downtown San Diego, but it plunged into a nearby neighborhood filled with families living in military housing.
Well, Jasmine, incredibly, no one on the ground was killed. No one was even seriously hurt. First responders say it's remarkable given the scale of the destruction seen here. Tonight, our Laurie Perez is in the neighborhood where some families have no idea when they will be able to go home.
It is hard to believe how much damage there is here. Melted cars line the streets. Nearby houses are burned. There is a line of debris from where we are up to where the plane crashed to the ground here in the Murphy Canyon community. The shock of what happened has not lessened.
All I could smell was just smoke, gasoline in the air. It was horrible.
And terrifying.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It was like District 9 all over. Like, feel like we were in a war zone. Yeah, it was crazy.
It is a lot to absorb. Bianca Almond and her family among the 100 residents evacuated when a small private plane exploded into the San Diego neighborhood just before 4 this morning.
This was insane.
The sight and sounds of the air disaster still ringing in the ears of homeowners who woke up to chaos.
I woke up to what I thought was an earthquake. My kids woke up as well. They looked out the window, started screaming. My whole front area was on fire. We were trapped in our home. We couldn't get out.
The air disaster started a domino chain of destruction spreading over a quarter mile. The burning, out of control Cessna 550 leaking fuel as it ripped through the community, leaving a trail of flames. Homes and cars caught fire. The damage stunning even first responders.
With the jet fuel going down the street and everything on fire all at once, it was pretty horrific to see.
There are multiple homes, upwards of 10 homes that are affected. Also, when it hit the street, as the jet fuel went down, it took out every single car that was on both sides of the street on fire.
The FAA says there were 6 people on the business jet that left from New Jersey last night. 8 other people on the ground were hurt. Residents living in what's described as one of the largest military housing units in the world. Tammin Wilkes ran through the neighborhood, waking people up.
A lot of screaming and yelling originally from, that seeing that direct hit. But we ended up being able to get those people out.
In audio recordings, the pilot relayed he was on his final approach to Montgomery Gibbs Executive Airport and expressed concerns about the weather to air traffic controllers.
Miramar automated weather for 0955 Zulu with wind calm, visibility 1/2 and indefinite ceiling 200.
6 Sierra. All right, that doesn't sound great, but we'll give it a go.
Investigators say debris suggests the jet then hit a power line. In the hours after the early morning incident, locals flooded a collection center with supplies and support.
I mean, the love from everybody, that's really good to see.
There is still so much work to be done. Some of the evacuees have been allowed back into their homes. We've seen residents carrying bags of supplies that it looks like they might have picked up at the donation center. But people here are definitely very rattled. This was just so sudden, so unexpected, and so severe. In San Diego, I'm Laurie Perez, KCAL News.
Now, San Diego County has a history of planes crashing into homes and neighborhoods.
We have reported on a number of those tragedies over the years. In 2021, a twin-engine plane crashed into a neighborhood in Santee. The pilot and a UPS driver were killed. 2 homes were hit, 1 destroyed.
Then in 2008, a Marine fighter jet slammed into a home in University City. A grandmother, mom, toddler, and baby died in that crash. The pilot ejected and survived.
And on September 25th, 1978, a Pacific Southwest Airlines passenger jet and a Cessna collided in midair. Both planes slammed into a neighborhood in North Park. All 137 people on the planes and 7 people on the ground were killed.
Well, make sure to stay with KCAL News, KCALnews.com, for the very latest developments and the investigation into today's deadly plane crash in San Diego.